electric, steel, water, flying, ghost, fire. What do all of these have in common? Well, they're Pokemon types, but more specifically, they're Arceus forms that were banned. I'm not talking about like banned by usage like Arceus normal, fairy, and ground is. I'm talking about banned by the community. So, without further ado, let's talk about why these Arceuses were banned. First, let's talk about Arceus electric, flying, steel, and water, since they always seem to run the same set. And the set is literally called the set. This is Calm Mind, Judgment, Recover, Taunt. Now let's go through these in detail. Electric was broken because at the time the only ground type available was Landorus Incarnate. Right now we have more ground types available, bless Uber's players, and now Arceus Electric was unbanned, and it seems to be doing okay in the meta. Arceus Flying and Water kind of fall in the same boat. They're great offensive types and great defensive types, which makes it impossible to deal with. Oh, but Gashon Walls Arceus Water, I can taunt. And you're probably thinking, are you really gonna taunt and wait for me to struggle? Yes. Yes. So enjoy your demise. And Arceus Steel? Well, it would also run the set, but Arceus Steel, I don't think we need no introduction to how strong of a defensive type Steel is. And with Terra as an emergency button, sending out Calm Minds after Calm Minds is great and easy. Now, Arceus Ghost. Possibly the most broken one on this list. The most common, in my opinion, the strongest Arceus Ghost set was the E-Killer set. You know, Swords Dance, E-Speed, Shadow Claw, Recover. Arceus Normal is already strong in Ubers because it has Stab, E-Speed. And while Arceus Ghost only has Stab, Shadow Claw, we can Terra now, so there's that. Arceus Ghost, while this being its best set, in my opinion, it could also run a lot of things. It can run a set having a Ghost and Fighting move for perfect coverage. It can run defensive sets with Hex and status spam like Will-O-Wisp and T-Wave. And it can, and honestly, there's a lot of other stuff too. Someone was experimenting with D-Dance sets, and although I don't think Phantom Force was the play, it did exist at the time. Although I don't think it was that good. Now, let's talk about the most recent one. Arceus Wildfire. Well, it's not what, you know what I mean. Arceus Fire was always on the radar when Ubers EU first came out, but it just got recently banned because we had to prioritize other strong Pokemon. So what does Arceus Fire do? E-Killer. Pretty simple. But why is Arceus Fire E-Killer so good? Well, for one, it can't be burnt because it's a fire type, so there's no way of slowing it down other than the means of like Prankster and Encore, I guess. Number two, Steel, the main counterplay to E-Speed gets demolished by Stab Plate boosted Flare Blitz. And Ghost types, they still don't want to switch in because that's still crazy strong. And what about Rock types? Did you know that coverage exists? E-Killer Arceus Fire would commonly run EQ or, in rarer cases, Liquidation for these annoying Rock types, and another way to kaboom Steel types. And I would like to say that Arceus Electric, Flying, Steel, and Water was banned before a cancel was made, and I believe Ghostius and definitely Fireseus was banned after a cancel was made.